contact with the ball and it's released well before the foot goes back down. Nothing wrong with that. That's 2 runs saved. 150 does come up though in the 16th over. All going a bit horribly wrong, isn't it, for the Biratnagar Kings? Game 3, unless we see something remarkable over the next 25 overs. This is slashed into the offside. Curtin will have to do the work. Does it well, keeps it to 2. Unless they battle back here, they're going to be played 3, lost 3.
And the problem for them is you're sort of trying to find a way back, but you're not seeing anyone really in form, bowling or batting, that can pull them back into the competition, because you would think they'd probably need to win all the way through. Naught from 3, we were trying to guess the number. I think you were saying 3 might get in for 4th position.
Yeah, I reckon 4 has you in for certain. 3, good net run rate, decent chance. This has gone miles up into the air. Who can get there? Oh, nobody. Oh, it kind of sums up how the Kings are going. Nothing going their way.
And let's bear in mind that the first port of call is amount of wins. Then it goes to net run rate. Then it's the head-to-head.
Hopefully, I think we should get all 28 group games played. The weather at this time of year, monsoon is well and truly ended. The last rains we've seen in the valley here of any significance in September. I do wonder why someone who's as good as Bashir Ahmed has played for the national team as a left-arm spinning all-rounder is only bowling his first over in the 16th. He's a clever bowler. For me, he's been under-bowled. Only bowled 1 yesterday. 16 into this, he's only bowled 1 today. 154 for...
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app, unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Ncell app now or dial *123*9#.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
DHI Happier Home. Today sahi.
Over 200. First 2 game days in particular, we saw quite low scores, and they've just gradually been starting to trend upwards. We still think 150 odd is par, 160 maybe. We saw 150 chased down, but only just in the morning game. As Chris Soul returns to the attack, his 4th and final. This is helped into the leg side in the morning game. Been starting to trend upwards. We still think 150. Now, every day we're going to have a sparkling smile, fan of the match, with our partners Happy Dent. Come on, sir, give us a smile. There you are. I think he might be a Lions fan, HD.
Easy to smile if you are a Lions fan. This has been a very impressive first outing for them.
Saad bin Safar is such a great cricketer. As Curtin, his Canadian colleague, robs him of a boundary. In fact, it will be nearly a run-out chance. Oh, I think we're going upstairs here. Curtin catches run-outs. He does it all. He's been on fire. The fielder of the tournament for me. I think this could be gone.
The scary thing here is he actually fumbles it. He dives and pulls it back from the boundary, prevents the fall, and then goes to pick it up and struggles to grab the handle of the ball and leaves it behind, then picks it up at the second attempt. But the throw is absolutely perfect. You don't get a better return than this. The keeper has nothing to do, and he has his man. Brilliant from Curtin once more in the outfield. He has been sensational. You can't question the Canadians' commitment. They're gone. 5 out now.
It's the 3rd run out of the innings, would you believe? They're dealing in them. Jura's gone for 12, 157 for 5. Big stars who the fans have been so excited about locally. That's his T20I career, but that really doesn't paint the picture of Ben Cudding's contribution to the game. 37 years young, 212 T20s all around the world. The career strike rate is what makes him stand out, 145. Handy with the ball too, 137 wickets in his career. Charismatic guy. How will he go on his first run out here in Nepal? Get another look at Nicholas Curtin's brilliance. If anyone should have known not to take him on, it's his Canadian colleague Sad Bin Safar.
Prevents the boundary with the dive. This is good enough, number one. But when he goes to pick it up, leaves it behind. He would have run him out by half a wicket.
Such a good throw. There's two key aspects to that throw. One, the fact it was flat, and two, then one bounced perfectly where the keeper would like it. Feel a bit for Chris Soule here. Putting's come across his stumps for me. That's his career numbers. Forget about the average, that doesn't matter. Strike rate nearly 150.
Yeah, the average is of no significance when you walk in the areas that Cutting walks in. When you, number 7, number 8, you just look at that right-hand column, strike rate. Now, this can go two ways, because I can promise you he won't hang around. You either knock him over early or you chase 200.
Change of pace, good slower ball as Cutting gets his first ever runs here in Nepal. Ismatullah's had another difficult day. Now he got the wicket, going at over 10 and over. Just feels as though wherever Sandeep Lamachani turns, he's not getting the support that he would like.
He keeps using a lot of bowlers. He's got a lot of bowlers, a lot of all-rounders, I suppose you'd call them, to his disposal. But Bashir Ahmed, that's the one that's confusing everyone. Why he's not getting more of a twist. Soule's gone the distance.
Strange, wasn't it, yesterday? I know he bowled a really poor ball to start his spell. I think it was in the power play that went for 6. Then he got the wicket. Big wicket. I know it was aided by a wonderful catch by Nicholas Curtin, the catch of the tournament thus far, although Dev Canal will have something to say about that after his effort earlier. But he bowled 1 over, 1 for 9. And his side were generally going around the park, and he never was used again. And we've seen the left-arm spinners be the dominant ones in terms of wicket-taking ability and in terms of economy rates. Pace on the ball has been much more costly. Really good finish from Soule. That's an excellent over. So
DHI Happier Home. Today Sahay.
Is that you again? Why do I want you all the time?
Can't wait, won't wait. Sunfeast Dark Fantasy.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
Vivo.
Very tournament here. Finish strongly, you never know. Goes straight up. Bashir Ahmed, can he get back there? No, no man's land. Oh, falls agonisingly out of reach. Very, very well bowled though.
Cutting, looking to use that reach, but it's just not there. He's bowled a lovely length so far, Bashir Ahmed. Same thing to the left-hander, because the left-hander looks long on all the way around to deep square leg.
Wants to keep it out of the arc of the leg side. That's why he's bowling that line almost out towards the guideline. Cutting needs to get going. Takes a while to acclimatise, doesn't it? 1,480 metres up we are here.
My 1 kilometre runs on a treadmill every night. I'm absolutely gassed. Thinking I'll just do a quick 5K. Well, haven't reached the number in a week.
Again, cleverly bowled. Really liking what I'm seeing. Bashir Ahmed, and Cutting does not want to. I think he's breathing some heavy breaths. H, you've got to implore you, not the gym every night. You've got to get out one evening, have a run on the streets, get out amongst the people.
I'm not Rocky Balboa.
It can be a Rocky, a Kathmandu. Slapped and slapped for 4. Ahmed trying to hide it away, but Cutting read it beautifully. Boundary to end the 18th, 169 for 5.
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs the your way of quality living.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
Tapayko, Asli Energy, Red Bull, Asli Nerozo.
Team to threaten the highest total of the tournament. 182, that was just yesterday. The games come thick and fast here, and a big cheer because Sandeep Lamachane returns to the attack. He's bowled really nicely today, but he's still wicketless. We'd love 1 or 2 here. Clever bowling, a slower googly.
Might bowl plenty of those to the left-hander, the googlies, and then the traditional leg spinner to the right-handed Cutting.
Same again, straight up. Is this the moment? Oh, yes it is. Guptill takes the catch, and Lamachane has his first, possibly the first of many for him in the Nepal Premier League.
Nicely bowled, wasn't it? The wrong one, but the pace is key as well. He bowls it so slowly and hangs it out there and says, have a hit. Good catch from Guptill. He had to get a move on. They've scrapped well here towards the back end. The Kings might give themselves a chance. Zafar goes for 15. The Lions 169 for 6.
Vivek Yadav played one of the most incredible innings I've ever seen at this ground for Nepal. Nearly pulled one out of the fire against Oman in the ICC T20 World Cup qualifiers for the Asia region here. That was a critical group game because Nepal wanted to win the group to avoid UAE. They were dead and buried. I think they needed, might have been 52 off 18, and the youngster who'd only played a handful of games hit his career best, including maybe 24, 25 off the penultimate over. But ultimately Bilal Khan, the left armour, held sway in the final over. Loves going downtown. Should pick up. 2 all mixed up. Are we going to have a fourth run out? Oh, calamity, James. Stop there. Oh dear. 4 runouts in the innings. A yes, a no, a wait, and a sorry.
And with the greatest of respects to the heroics that Bibek produced a few years ago, he's run the wrong man out, because Cutting can do the damage. He should have settled for the single, left Cutting on strike, but he calls him, then sends him back and sells him down the river. And so yes, 4 run-outs. Ben Cutting goes for 6, 170 for 7.
Down the ground, that's where Yadav loves it. He's got all that power to burn. Shades of Oman. November last year it was. Nearly the hero that day. Big hit.
And Bibek has just uttered under his breath, I've run the wrong who out because I'm the man. I know this ground, I know the dimensions, and I know I can clear them.
Oh, clever bowling. Tries to repeat the dose, can't get it. 19 in the books, 1 to go, 176 for 7.
White Superlight Bond Superlight Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobsle Wazekas have your way of quality living.
DHI Happier Home. छुट्टै छ है
ब्याङ्किङ सेक्टरमा पहिलो पटक सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कले ल्याएको छ सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स। यसमा पोइन्ट छ। सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क, सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई।
Another man coming in from the Caribbean, mainly in the team for his left arm seam. See what he can do with his batting. Key result here would be a single. Basir Ahmed's going to bowl the final over. Clever bowling. Let's have another look at this Ben Cutting wicket if we can. Just squeeze it in here, HD. Wasn't a bad shot. I'm going to have to come back now to live action. Basir Ahmed's definitely been underutilised, hasn't he, with the ball in particular.
Just a horrible mix-up. But then again, winners a run-out, not a horrible mix-up. Yeah, Basir Ahmed has been good. He just looks as though he's a thinking bowler. You know, he just doesn't run up and bowl the same type of delivery all the time. He varies his length, he varies his line, he varies his pace. I mean, this is a big ask for a left-arm spinner, an orthodox spinner, to bowl the final over.
Particularly when Bibek Yadav has power to burn. 6 more. Only place he targets down the ground. He started his NPL with a real bang. 2 sixes in just 5 balls.
Just for a moment, Chris Soul thought he was in the game. He got himself in a good position, but Bibek knew all the while that he had got enough on it. And you only have to just clear the boundary to get the maximum.
For all the brilliance of Basir Ahmed, you just wonder, was Pratish GC the more natural person to bowl the 20th and final? Bowl 3, he's got his 1 left. Is this 6 more? You can tell by the roar. Oh, yes it is. Nails it again. Cameraman, they've got to take evasive action up there.
This is swatted down the ground. I mean, this is not a bad length by any stretch of the imagination at the back end of an innings. He has to manufacture where he's going to hit that. He chooses long on. Oh, he's winning here. 19 of 6.
Yeah, the reason he forced his way into international recognition is because of this want for a hitter to play that finisher role. It's the highest total of the tournament, and the 21-year-old making 19 off 6 is it a big part to do with that at the death there. Another error. And it's an error from Lokesh Bam, who has really had an innings to forget with the gloves. There are now been 29 extras in the innings. I'm not sure I can remember a T20 innings with more than that.
The scary number is 14 wides. It's more than 2 extra overs.
Well bowled by Basir Ahmed. Not an easy task for a spinner to bowl the final over, and I'm not sure whether they should have run that by, to be honest. Should have kept Bibek Yadav on strike, and I think that's exactly what he's just thinking now. He probably should have been stumped. Basir Ahmed should have had a wicket next to his name, but instead the final 2 deliveries cost just 2 runs, so there's a little bit of something for the
ब्याङ्किङ सेक्टरमा पहिलो पटक सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कले ल्याएको छ सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स यसमा पोइन्ट छ सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई
DHI Happier Home छुट्टै छ है
तपाईँको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं
म त पैसा लिन्छु आइमी पेमा चाहियो के र खर्च गर्न सजिलो कार्डबाटै किन्छु म लिन्छु म ब्याज पनि पाइन्छ हो विदेशबाट आएको रकम वेलकम टु आइमी पे वालेट आइमी पे भए चाहियो के छ सबै सेट.
He was busy running between the wickets. He's a clean striker of the ball, inventive as well. 46 of 29. His partnership with Tom Moores, his contribution was 30 of 17, was exceptional. Bibek Yadav, the perfect finishing role, 19 from 7. Extras, well, they were up there as well.
They're really shocking. 29 extras. Has been a few international matches with more, but certainly an NPL record in terms of a record that the Kings won't want. There were the partnerships. The one between Powdell and Moores was looking ever so good.
अब सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कको कार्ड प्रयोग गरी खरिद गर्दा वा मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङबाट टप अप गर्दा रिवार्ड पोइन्ट अर्न गर्नुहोस् र आफूले चाहेको ठाउँमा रिडिम गर्नुहोस्. ब्याङ्किङ सेक्टरमा पहिलो पटक सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कले ल्याएको छ सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स यसमा पोइन्ट छ सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई.
दुईटा चिसो रेड बुल गरिदिनु यार भाइ. रेड बुल के दिएको यो रेड बुल भनेपछि रेड बुलले चाहिन्छ.
रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं.
हजुर सर त्यही त अब कसरी पनि ड्युटी भएको छ अहिले.
म त पैसा लिन्छु आइमी पेमा चाहियो के र खर्च गर्न सजिलो कार्डबाटै किन्छु म लिन्छु म ब्याज पनि पाइन्छ हो विदेशबाट आएको रकम वेलकम टु आइमी पे वालेट आइमी पे भए चाहियो के छ सबै सेट.